Absolute focus for a Mahjong video? Check. Background lighting? Check. Doing an action that hasn't been trendy for like 5 years? Check. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, how have I been playing recently? I think it's been a mixed bag. I think it's been both good and bad. I'm gonna tell you right now. I understand this channel is really popular. It's already made it onto some sports betting websites. That's not true at all. If you have any money riding on this, just know that I haven't played Mahjong in 1 or 2 calendar days. It's been a little while, and the reason that I haven't is because it is a new computer. I've messed with the settings and everything. Cool hand. I've messed with the settings. The frame should be right. I've messed with the audio. It's gonna sound different. There was a period of 2 videos where it sounded different. Thanks for bearing with me, but now everything, as far as I can tell, should be good. So thanks for your tiny bit of patience. I'm gonna have to redo it once I eventually get a new mic and stuff, but that's down the line, and I'd rather have the best audio quality now. I will say to you, I genuinely lost my mind the past few days. Straight up sitting here in a dark room going reverb, test, 1, 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the moon. Like, actually lost my mind. You know what I learned? In case anyone out here is trying to do some DIY soundproofing. Way harder to soundproof a room than you would initially think. I've tried to fill this room with a carpet and some, you know, a shelf, and a piano and other shelves. Just basically a lot of shelves. It's tough. It's absolutely tough. It doesn't get rid of the, I think it's also, who cares? No one's here to hear you talk about audio equipment. People are here to, the fast rigmarole of Riichi Mahjong, okay? Point is, I've been driving myself a little mad, doing that lately, and I'm glad to be back where I'm the most comfortable with my tiles. You know what I mean? So let's take stock of this hand. In the meantime, meanwhile, while we were just doing some gabbing, we've assembled a triplet of the white dragons. We definitely want to keep the Dora. Unfortunately, I did disassemble our only pair, right? Because I didn't want to. Oh man, this is too dangerous to keep around. We could use it for a 1, 2, 3. Maybe okay. I mean, it's tough because I kind of want to use this as a pair if I'm going like ultimate greed mode, ultimate goblin mode. But I also like, now it's a little dangerous to get rid of this too, right? Because it's close enough to the Dora that we might, you know, that we might have some second thoughts. Okay. If we're going to push for this hand, we're going to push for a win off of the Dora being a single tile wait for our pair. This isn't that bad. White dragon, red 5, Dora, maybe another Dora. That's 4 Han. I'm willing to go for it. They just discarded a 4-2. What a perfect opportunity to get rid of a somewhat dangerous tile. Player to my right has only discarded 1 circle tile. Okay, a little spooky. Player to my left, they've discarded some really good bamboo tiles. We can probably assume that they're close, but obviously not quite there yet. No one's called Riichi. Player to my right opening up. The scariest version of their hand is a full flush or a half flush in the circle suit. So let's just be a little bit more mindful of that. This 2 of bamboo. It should be pretty safe. No one looks like they're waiting on any bamboo tiles. They just opened their hand, so maybe they cheat to get into Tenpai. We should also be a little careful about that. 2 Westwind discards, and then a pawn off of the Westwind. I'm gonna be honest. The gamers here are on a different level. I can't really tell what's happening. I have no idea what this Westwind is supposed to signify. Maybe a half outside hand, something along those lines. This person's hand probably coming together. I'll do this to get into Tenpai. If I have to, I'll break up the white dragons, okay? To fold. And there it is, because I was like, dude, people are doing some weird stuff. Maybe someone just deals the Dora into me. White dragon, 2 Dora, red 5, 4 on, baby. Something mini points. We love those. Let's go, baby. Starting off strong. Okay, in first place. By no means have we sealed the deal. Wow. I was like, oh, okay. And then I lost my mind, dude. What is this? I don't know what to do, dude. I'm like, maybe a half outside hand. It's so unlikely, right? Even though we want it because we're in the west seat, like it's so unlikely. And it's unlikely that we have a half outside hand too. Maybe what I'm thinking is like a all triplets hand. This hand is so valuable, but friends, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be hard to make a winning hand with it. It's not easy. It's not easy to even get into Riichi with something like this because the rest of our hand is not looking too great. Okay, sure. So you're starting to see some whispers of some shapes, right? Maybe a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. We'd obviously love a little 1 or a 2 there. 7, 8, 9, really? I mean, it's unlikely. This is a tough situation because I'm like, sure, half outside hand. But then what do we, we ran out of time. I wasn't looking at the time, dude. It's one of the hardest decisions ever. Okay, I mean, it's a really tough decision because obviously we have 3 Dora, but we can't really make use of it. Okay, fine, Riichi only hand. Riichi only hand it is. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. 5, 7, sure, definitely stronger than this 1, 2. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. It's not that strong, but also let's think about it this way. We know where all of the Dora are, right? So, I mean, someone has another one, but they won't be able to make use of it. We shouldn't be scared of anyone else's hand. Unless they like start conning or showing like a flush of some kind, we really don't have to worry about other people's hands. Player across from me, straight up discarding garbage. Player to my right, getting closer to a finished hand. 6, 7. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's definitely better. Strengthens one of our existing shapes. If we need to, we can also cut this too and then make this our pair. Okay, 4, 5. 4, 5, obviously better than the 5, 7 because we could still make use of that 6 of bamboo, right? Would have loved to do something about that, but the player to my left wins it with just a white dragon hand. You know what? I'm okay with that. What can we learn from that situation? Maybe if we were a little bit more decisive by going for a full or a half outside hand or something along those lines, maybe we could have like pulled it out there, you know? Oh, this isn't that bad. We have the makings of a pure straight, a 1 through 9 in the character. See, that doesn't help. I mean, that doesn't hurt either. It helps a lot. What are we doing here? Are we going for a flush of some kind? Maybe, but probably not. Probably the like balancing efficiency and value. We're looking at a pure straight white dragon and then something else. I don't think we're gonna get the half flush here, but who knows? If we keep drawing character tiles, sure, I'll make use of them. I'm in no position to complain. Unfortunately, like these honor tiles, I feel bad for the player to my left. That's pretty unlucky. Who are you? Me from last video? But I feel okay discarding them. I know we could go for the half flush. I know we could go for the half flush. It just doesn't seem super likely. All right, hoping to make use. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now we're going for the half flush because I mean I probably would have discarded the 6 anyway. Definitely pawn this. Keep this 6 around. I mean, we have the makings of it. Not only that, we can pawn the Dora as well for a really aggressive hand. Holy moly. I mean, maybe this was the way to play it. It's tough though. If it takes you like 1 or 2 discards to get to a flush situation, like I can understand like going for that immediately, right off the bat, right? But this starting hand, it didn't look clear that we wanted to go for the flush. It looked pretty likely, but it wasn't like 100% like, oh, that's what we have to do. We had such a strong hand, and there you go. Nothing we can do against the old sumo. Fully concealed hand. They had a closed weight. Didn't want to go for the early Riichi. I can understand that. That's a pretty bad weight. Okay. Player to my right knows how to play efficiently, or they were dealt a really great hand. Nothing we can really do about that, right? All right. This time, what's the door? It's the 9 of bamboo. We can't really make use of it, so let's... If you'll join me in some prayer really quickly, let's hope that we don't get one, huh? Or if we get one, we immediately get an 8 as a follow-up. Ugh. What am I even looking at here, dude? I was debating whether or not to get rid of the 9, or the red dragon, or like some of our honor tiles, but it looks like we still need some shapes in our hand. There's the 9 that we were just talking about. I mean, this isn't bad. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, and then something around here will be 5. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound quite good either, because this 4, 6 shape and this 7-9 shape, they're pretty weak shapes, okay? They're like me in middle school during the presidential fitness test. It's just not coming together, you know? I will say this, the one with the flexibility where you put your feet on like the end of an L-shaped box, and then you reach your hand and then you push the little thing forward to measure your flexibility. I was not bad at that one. Everything else, no thank you. I never want to run a mile ever again. No thank you. Just kidding. I think getting some exercise would be good, but I'm just saying, like, that was not the prime time of my life, you know? All right, what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. We're just collecting pairs here. This hand is not coming together. So what happens if we draw another pair? Could go for the all triplets hand, but I don't think it's worth it. If we draw another pair, we go for the 7 pairs, 100%. If we continue drawing good tiles, oh man, I'm like, I don't even want to push with this hand. This hand is like really far away from coming together. No offense to any super fans of this hand in the chat right now or in the comments right now. I'm not streaming this. I'm just recording for YouTube. But this hand is not, it's just something about it. It's not coming together. Okay. I think the best that we can do here is like fold while slyly going for a 7 pairs hand if it happens. 4, 5, 6. I mean, oh man, what the heck is this? The 4, 5, 5, 6 shape is not bad. You know what? If someone tosses a Dora, I'll toss a Dora. Maybe we go for just an all simples hand or something. Man, this is rough. Okay. And then we missed a lot of opportunities to do some pawning and cheating, right? There were some 2s that came out, so a 4 that came out. We could have had 2 triplets there if we were willing to go more aggressive and discard this 1 and the 9. But like, if we don't have to discard the 9, let's not. You know what I mean? What's happening? People around here like are just playing not really aggressively, but they're discarding good tiles. I have to 3, 4, 5. Jeez. They did a little emote, so maybe they're just suffering from bad luck, but there's also a big chance that they're in Tenpai right now. Player across from me, either they're suffering from bad luck, discarding 3, 6 of bamboos, or they're also sitting in Tenpai. Red Dragon, we know to be safe. There's 24 tiles left. This is not a hand where we push. This is a hand where we fold. 100%, 100%. I don't want to deal into someone else's Mangon here. I don't know what people are sitting on. All I know is that I have 1 Dora. Someone could still have a pair of those or something along those lines. Yeah, the East Wind not coming out of my hand. It's a live tile this late into the game? No, absolutely not. Player to my right is giving me some great intel, though. I can fold with these 4 and 2 of bamboos, and I don't have that much to fear. Okay, 3. Yeah, this 7's probably not coming out of my hand either. Okay, Northwind. We've tossed 2 of those, so we know that they're safe. Probably our next 2 discards are going to be this 4 and then this 2. And then we're going to need someone else to give us a little life raft. Maybe this 2 of circles is safe enough. Let's see. 1, 1, 1. 3, 1 of circles are represented. And then 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. 3 3s are represented. So it looks like this 2 is going to be pretty safe. Pretty safe, all things considered. Although, in my time that I've said that, some 7 of circles were dropped. That's also pretty safe. The 3 of bamboo was dropped. That's pretty safe. 1 of characters. Okay. And now this is the green dragon, which we know is the last one. It's just straight up a dead tile. We can toss this with impunity. Let's see what other people were waiting on. I'll hover over the hide my camera button. Okay, just the player across from me, a half flush, 5/8 of characters. Okay, glad we didn't deal into that. And they had their seat wind. You can't discredit that either. So since we took that first hand, we haven't done much winning since then, okay? That's okay. We're still in first place. Not by a lot, but we're still in first place. We got a white dragon triplet here, which is good news for us. We can start opening our hand pretty much immediately. This is a good situation. 1 shape. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we finish everything in our hand right now, and by that I mean like we would need to use this 6 as our pair, and then this is a straight. We can't use it as a 4, 5, 6. Then we have the makings of a very cheap but very fast hand. Okay, I'll discard this 1 of bamboo here. I'll discard this 6 of... No, okay, here's the thing. If we draw like a 5 or something, I'd rather cut this 1-2 shape in favor of a stronger like 5-6 or 6-7 shape, right? Not super likely, but you know, it could still happen. 4 is not necessarily what we're looking for. 8 is definitely a redundant tile in our hand. Let's take a look. The Dora is the south wind. We got to be careful. If this game goes long, like the south wind is so that's not coming out of our hand. I don't know. There's also a world where we toss this and we wait on a... I'm not conning this. It's too risky. Where we wait on a south wind as our pair. It's not great. Okay, but it's a world where we don't have to discard it. So let me give it to you straight. Player to my left called Riichi. It's a pretty early Riichi. We have some safe tiles, not a lot. If we have to, and I think we might have to, we just cut the triplet of the white dragons. This is not worth dealing into. Sure, they probably don't have any more Dora. I'm pretty sure this is the only one that they had. It's just based on like, you know, like hundreds and hundreds of games, right? I'll cut this. It's not worth dealing into their hand. We have a red 5. They probably don't have a red 5. Maybe they hit an Orador or something. We're comfortably in the lead. Let someone else get Shadow Realmed. Or, you know what? You can just sumo it because that's... We've been playing up against a lot of, like, sumo lords recently where they've just been given such good luck. They've been blessed by the heavens, you know? Okay. What's looking good to discard here? Because we're running out of tiles. So this 9 of characters is safe. Oh, I don't even have a 9 of characters. I'm losing my damn mind. There's the sumo. We probably would have cut this 1 because it was Tsuji to the 4. There. Okay, this is good. This is good. So the reason that this is good, they didn't hit an Oradora. They didn't, at least they didn't get the pure double sequence, right? That's still a really strong hand, don't get me wrong. It brings us down to being tied for first place. Okay. Man, a lot of, wow. A lot of Yaku High coming into this hand. Not only that, the red dragon is the Dora. That's a spicy meatball. That's extremely exciting. Okay, I'll cut the west wind here. I mean, I'm not sure. You know what? The 1 of circles was definitely... Thank you very much. Wow. Wow. Okay, so what happens here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if we use this as our pair and then we finish all the other shapes, we can win with this hand. Unfortunately, it's going to take some coming together. That's lovely. A little 4-5 action. Definitely stronger than this 8-9. Also, if you're new to Mahjong, this is a great example. 7-9 is actually way stronger than 8-9. I'll keep... Because why? If I draw a 6, I can cut the 9 and it'll be two-sided. But if I draw a 6 here, I have to cut the 9 and it's still a closed weight, you know? I'll cut the 8-9 here. We have one too many shapes in our hand. Let's you know, at least open this up for a 6 or an 8. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And we have the chance to make use of this red 5 as well, right? Okay, 4, 5, lovely. I mean, we're getting stronger shapes, but I would like some of these shapes to come together, please. Like we're a hit song from the Beatles. Man, what is this, dude? What is this? Uh-oh. So we know that we probably have the most valuable hand, but now if we're the other players, we're trying to go for the quickest kills possible, right? All simples, etc., just trying to get quick wins. This is tough, right? Because while we haven't necessarily had a blessing of garbage, the player to my left has, which means that they haven't given us any good tiles. I'll take this pawn, absolutely. Okay, 2 tiles away from winning, 1 tile away from tenpai. Some lovely double-sided weights here. Oh, you hate to see that. Hate to see that. Remember, no matter how valuable your hand is, a Tanyao can kill it all. Oh, man. Okay, all simple is pure double sequence. Really? They had a... Oh, mixed triple sequence. Right. You can't open your hand and have a pure double sequence. They're the dealer, so we do the run back. We have a Dora, but it's much harder to use this round than last round, right? Okay. Let's at least get rid of our useless honor tiles. Okay, they can take it, sure. It's their seat win, not ours. Nice, we got a simple Yaku High assembled in this green dragon setup. One of these west winds coming out makes it seem like it it would have been safe to discard Westwind, excuse me. But now that we've drawn another one, let's keep it. We have the chance for 2 easy Han in our hand. Okay, this isn't bad either. What's happening? So I feel like in terms of efficiency, we need to discard the Dora. But in terms of value, I don't want to discard the Dora, dude. This is still a 2 Han hand. Let's get rid of it early. I know we're going to really regret it if we draw like a 7 or something. I don't know. I'd like to win this hand with 2,000 points if possible. So the best case scenario for us right now, we pawn the Westwind, we discard this, and we have a closed weight on the 6 of characters. It's not guaranteed, and that's not good by any means, but it's okay. It's good enough, you know? 2 Han, maybe we can replace one of these for a red 5 or something. We can Shi a red 5 into this hand as well. Sure, it would make the Westwind our pair, but that's not terrible. Okay, there's a 7. I said we were going to regret it. We kind of do. I would have obviously loved to kill this 5-7 in favor of that 7-8 shape. But, you know, that might be bad luck. It also might be bad play. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you would have kept the Dora there, like, if you're looking at this point... Excuse me. If you're looking at this situation, you're looking at the points... I don't know. But let me know if you would have done something differently. Now, we are in Tenpai. I would prefer, if possible, to win off the Westwind. We can and will win off of the 6 of bamboo if the opportunity arises as well. Player across from me looks like they have a close to finishing hand. They're the dealer. It's pretty scary. It doesn't look like they're going for a flush of any kind. Yeah. I think I'm okay being a little bit more aggressive. 8's a little scary. 2 9s have come out. It's not necessarily safe. I can like almost, you know, you can just feel it. Like someone's probably sitting on a 6-7 or something. Or a pair of 8s. It's probably still being used. Okay. Player to my right thinking they cut the Dora. That's a pretty aggressive move. It makes me think that they are close to Tenpai. Oh, man. We have to cut this. They cut... Okay. If they cut this, maybe they had like a 6-8 and they drew a 5. So they cut the 8 in favor of having a 2-sided weight. If that's the case, then they don't have this, right? They can't win off of a 5. And they can't have a 6-7 weight either. They could have a 3-4 weight, but this isn't 100% guaranteed to doom me, right? They're taking their time, but they've taken their time before a Ron call before. Maybe they're recording a commentary just like me, you know? Okay. They do a Chi. They open their hand up. They had a 4-6. Interesting. You had a 3-4, 6-8, and you broke it up that way. Interesting. So they were going for like maximum efficiency in that case, right? I don't know if I would have done the same, but also like you can take a look at my match history. There's a lot of things that I don't think that you should follow my example. Player across from me hits the sumo as the dealer. Nothing we can do against that. Luckily, it's not a super valuable hand. We're still all pretty close. We're still this is a tooth and nail fight right now. It's the second time that this round has been repeated. Our Yaku high luck unfortunately does not continue. Okay, would love to see another white dragon here, dude. Would love to see another white dragon. Okay. Hand has some good stuff, right? We got 2 red 5s and a Dora. That's 3 Han by itself. That's not that bad. That's not my name. Red dragon can come out. The Eastwind pair, it's okay. I'm not going to turn down a pair in my hand, but like, it's not great, right? It's not great. We can't pawn it. We can't open up our hand. Can't tear up our heart when I'm with you. And all this other stuff, right? So what are we looking at here? Okay, this is going to be the pair. I can't in good faith like open up this hand because I don't know how I'm going to win with it. This is a classic, like, you can open up this hand, but it's going to be a Yaku-less hand, you know? We need to think about how we're going to win this one. How many shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. This is not a great situation. How many pairs do we have? We have 3 pairs. We probably should have gotten rid of this too. Because we don't want 3 pairs in a closed hand, right? We just want 2 pairs in a closed hand. Again, I'm reading my Mahjong books. I don't know if that rule 100% applies here, but you know, it doesn't hurt to at least experiment around, right? 5, 6. Okay. Maybe we should still be cutting a pair. Dude, there's a world where we just straight up cut these east winds, right? There's a world where we cut the east winds, 100%. Player to my right starting to discard some good tiles, the 6 and the 7. Okay, 3s and 6s coming out. Would love to have those in our hand, but, you know, can't be me. Couldn't be me. Okay, cut this 3. It's risky. Our hand is valuable, but it's also not coming together. And not only that, it's getting a little difficult to get rid of this white dragon, right? I don't want to give someone a triplet of the white dragons. I might take this white dragon to my grave, dude. Calling the Riichi on the 5 of characters. Interesting. They play a Suji tile. I'm just gonna stay in it for a little bit longer. Just 5 more minutes, please. Okay. If a white dragon comes out, we have to push for this hand, I think. We have 3 red 5s. Like, it's a situation where we kind of gotta push for it, right? Unfortunately, this 6 is gonna be tough to get rid of, and we might draw some more dangerous tiles. Okay. Red dragon is definitely safe. We know that the 2 of characters is also definitely safe. Okay. These 3s, man. Oh my god, what I wouldn't do for a single 3 of characters in my hand right now. Okay. Again, there's 25 tiles left. I don't think there's enough time for us to win. Plus this 2 of bamboo is just straight up too scary. There's a sumo. The dealer is kind of going on a tear right now. Wow. Riichi, fully concealed hand. 1 Oradora. Okay. Wow. Hitting the Oradora as the dealer feels good, right? Because that hand wasn't very valuable at all. If it was just a 2-on hand, it would have been, what, 3,000 points because they were the dealer? There's nothing we can do about that, though. They're getting some great luck with sumos right now. Okay. I'll keep these as separate shapes, although we probably don't need this 9 anymore. Yeah, we definitely don't need this 9 anymore. I'm not sure. It's not terrible, right? Okay. There's enough good things happening in this hand where I'm pretty excited, but at the same time... Oh, what is this, dude? What is this? This is just the easiest all simples run of all time. So here's the thing. We get some extra points if we... There's no Riichi sticks on the table, but there's a lot of repeat counters. We get some extra points if we win this one. What's the door? It's the 3 of circles. I'm gonna chi this, and I'm gonna go for a fast all simples hand, right? Because we can either chi a 4 or a 7, or pawn the 5, 6, or the 8 and get it to 10 pi that way. Unfortunately, we can't accept the 9 into our hand because we're going for a fast all simples hand. Let's see. No bamboo tiles have been discarded. I don't know if I should have been paying attention to that on like turn 3. Now there's a bamboo tile. I don't think there's enough information on the board to necessarily you know, oh, we shouldn't have gone for this because it looks like people are holding bamboo tiles. I don't think that's the case at all. Okay, we're waiting on a 4 or a 7 of bamboo. Unfortunately, because we opened our hand, we don't get the pure double sequence here. We could chi this. They wouldn't let us discard the 8. We could cut this. I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can afford to do that. But they're cutting a red 5, which means that they're probably in 10 pi or they've got something going on. Player to my left could legitimately be doing something with the bamboo suit. That's also another suspicion that I have. Okay. Wow, they cut 2 red 5s in a row. Wow, okay. So, player to my left, most likely in 10 pi. If not, that's the slowest flush hand of all time, okay? That flush is so slow, you gotta get your water pressure checked out. Something's gone horribly wrong here. Okay, please. What I wouldn't give to rob their potentially valuable hand with my extremely invaluable all simples hand. Okay, well, at least we know that the 5 is safe for the player on our left. Okay. It's not that bad. We're staying in there. Player to my right, blessed with garbage. Discarded nothing but honors and terminals. Player across from me, the only non-honor terminal that they've discarded is this 8. These 2 players are blessed with garbage. We might, I don't know. Their hand is probably scarier than ours because the door is the 3 of circles. They very well could have like 2 or 3 of those. Okay, this is also getting a little scary to discard this 3. It's just a little scary, dude. Oh man, I'm going for it. Ugh, for what, 1,000-point hand? This doesn't feel good if we get Rond, but it feels amazing if we don't. Just get, okay, just a cute little chi followed by a Ron of our own. Let's go. They discarded a 1. Maybe they had like a 2-4, which meant that that 3 could be scary. I don't know. The 3 is probably a little too risky in that situation. Let me know what you would have done. But I wanted the extra points. I wanted the extra points from the repeat counter. Okay. 1 of bamboo. Someone was thinking about something though. That's a little spooky. So how far is first place? They're 5,000 points away. That's not impossible. Not impossible to catch up. Love to do a little sumo mangan to get us into first, but of course that's not a. If it was that easy, everyone would be doing it. Okay. 1 shape, 2 shapes, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's enough shapes in this hand. We got to think about what's going to be our pair. It's most likely going to be the 9 of it's most likely going to be the 9 of bamboo, right? This is our pair, and then this is a straight 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5 shapes in total. We can probably cut this 8 sometime. Okay, oops. I guess we're cutting it now. If it were up to me, I would probably be cutting this 6 instead. This 1 in our hand is also not great. Yeah, I don't think it's that great. We could probably get rid of it. Immediately punished for the misclick, dude. Immediately punished. Oh my god. Nah, that's okay. This hand is still pretty good and pretty fast. We might even be able to get into some Riichi Pinfu action if we're lucky. Maybe if we draw another 4 or 2 here around the bamboo suit. Why am I waiting with this 6 of circles? That's an excellent question, dude. That is an excellent question, and I'm not 100% sure of the answer. I think I gotta get rid of it. Okay, so we enter Tenpai, and we can call Riichi if we draw a 2 of bamboo. That's Riichi Pinfu. And then we'd be waiting on a 3/6 of characters. Well, obviously, there's been some misplays this round. Luckily, we haven't gotten Rond or anything. We gotta be a little careful. Dora is the 2 of characters. Player to my right, straight up slamming it down. Wow, okay. A flush in the circle suit, something along those lines. It actually makes this red dragon very difficult to discard, or at least a little bit more suspicious. Player across from me, straight up having the worst luck of their entire life. Holy moly. They could have gone for a Yakuman or something. Like, just all honors and terminals, right? Or something like that. Okay, so we're sitting in Damaten right now. How would we call Riichi here? If we draw like a 4... we maybe call Riichi. Uh-oh. I'm okay discarding this 5 to stay in Riichi. I'm okay because now we've taken a door into our hand. Not only that, dude. If we get a 1 of characters, we have a mixed triple sequence in our hand, and that doesn't feel that bad either. We wouldn't even need to call Riichi in that case. Okay. Oh, so here's the thing. We can slam the. This is a Riichi Pinfu, and it's not that bad. Are we scared? No, 2 Dora are represented. I'd be a little scared of discarding the Dora. What's happening? The player across from me is not threatening at all. Player to my left hasn't discarded a single circle tile, but I mean, they've discarded the 1 of circles. It doesn't look like they're 100% there yet though, right? Wow, Riichi Ippatsu even. Wow! Riichi, Ippatsu, Pinfu, Dora. Oh, and we hit an Aura Dora. Oh my god. And it's a pure double sequence. Oh my god, it's 2 Aura Dora for a Hanemon. Oh. Incredible. That's lucky. Dude, I honestly think I would love to sit here and pretend that we played flawlessly this game. I would love to sit here and pretend we played flawlessly. No, I think we got really lucky this video, man. I think we got really lucky. Okay, this hand is not looking that great. We can't do all simples. Maybe Riichi Pinfu, something along those lines. This is 1 shape. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Yeah, we're still gonna need like a 5th shape in our hand. Let's keep some of these bamboo tiles. Maybe we can get like a complex shape going here to give us like several outs. Okay, they pawn the Southwind. So here's the thing. Though the player across from me doesn't have to win big to get into third place, right? Because they're in fourth right now. They need to win. They have 1-9. Oh, they just want to win to stay in third. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So they probably don't have a big hand. And this is going to sound nuts, but it's okay to deal into them. If it doesn't send us into second place or anything, right? If they just have like a 2-Han hand or a 3-Han hand, like it's so safe to deal into them, you know? Because we just want the game to end. Of course, it'd be great if we could just straight up win, but I'm not sure that's in the cards for us. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We've got enough shapes in our hand, but if you had me at a gunpoint, which please don't ever do that, by the way, if you're considering it, I wouldn't enjoy that. I wouldn't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, hey, Yusong, what are the exact shapes in your hand? Dude, I don't know what to tell you. There's like 3 shapes somewhere in there. You know what I mean? In the Mahjong books, I'll tell you this much. They're a fun read for sure, but they don't... I can promise you they don't say, oh yeah, just like approximate how many shapes are in your hand by feel. Like you should definitely be trying to like categorize them, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs in our closed hand. It's not a great situation. 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence though. I'll take that any day of the week. Now we, oh dude, give me anything, right? Okay, they sumo, please be a small hand. 2 red 5 and a south one, that's 3 Han. What is it, 5200? Okay, that's not that bad. Wow, we make it out of there alive, and they're happy to eke out a second place finish, right? We should go look at that game, because that 3 of bamboo deal, not necessarily safe, right? Oh, I forgot to show you where we're at, but I'll show you right after this game. Okay, not bad, dude, not bad. So here's where we're currently at. 8:30. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Let's go back into the logs, and let's just take a look at some of these rounds. So the first round we end up winning off of a Dora discard. If I was this player, would I have done it? Wow. Sitting with a really powerful half flush. I mean, it's not that powerful, right? Half flush when it's an open hand is what? 2 Han, and then West Wind. No, and then Seat Wind. That's 3 Han. And this is 1 Han by itself. Would I have done it? Yeah, I probably would have discarded this. I mean, the 2 discard might be suspicious enough, but I don't know, dude. I'm not there yet. I would not be able to read that. Like, oh, they had a 1-2, but they're just being a greed lord and keeping the 1 as their pair in their hand, as their head. No, absolutely not. Okay, this round, we dealt the 4 of bamboo in this situation to this player. They could have had another Yaku in their hand, but they just decided to win off of this one. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Would I have opened up my hand? Let's see. At the start of this, when did they make a call? They called the white dragon. Oh yeah, I would have made the same decision. Here. Yep. And then you discard the 5. If you pawn the east wind, you discard the 6. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Wait, this is the round that we had 3 Dora, by the way. Okay. A lot of sumo stuff we can't do. Dude, whenever I see this, it's just like, I don't need... Let me know in the comments. Is it worth reviewing these sumo rounds? Because like, what could I possibly learn from this situation? They called Riichi. They sumo, right? Yeah, they sumo here. Okay, right. 1-1. This is their pair. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. No. What is their hand? This is a sequence. This is a triplet. This is a pair. This is a sequence, and they just have a double-sided weight. This isn't even Pinfu, but they ended up winning a lot from this, right? This is South 2. Oh, this is just 3,000. Oh no, this is one of their several victories. How much did they win from this? How did this hand get that valuable? They hit like what, 3 aura? 3 Han as the dealer? Wow. Okay, that's really valuable, dude. Reaching as the dealer, it's strong, dude. Okay, that's a strong move. Okay, and then we start out straight up. You know, we get some silly little wins here. Hang on. It was this round. where... Oh, I was looking at it. I was so confused. Okay, this is me. When did I discard? Was it this round? I'm like, dude, this doesn't look that scary at all. It looks a little scary. This 3 discard, dude, it's... Oh my god. This person's hand... Why would they discard these red 5s if your hand is in shambles? What did you do? This is the most forced flush of all time. I mean, okay, this was your start. Don't force it, dude. Why? Have you lost your damn mind? Cut the west wind. Cut the north wind. Cut the east wind. Anything, dude. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Okay, they drew a 1, 2, 3. Dude, I don't agree with keeping all of these. I can understand trying to go for a flush, but oh man. Like, this is what happens if you try to hard force a flush. They lucked into drawing the north wind. And they're drawing a lot of honor tiles. I mean, it's kind of miraculous. Wow, and they kind of get down to it, right? But there you go. They kept this. What is the point of half-assing it, dude? Whole acid or... Oh my god. And then suddenly I'm in Denpai. Wow, that hurts, dude. This is why you don't force the half flush. This is why you don't force the half flush. And then there was a game where we just straight up won big. We hit the jackpot. We were waiting. We hit the Riichi, and we got a pure double sequence in this too. So I'm looking at this player's hand. They're in first place. You elected to cut the 5 of bamboo here. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Because why? You think I don't have a 6-7 weight? That's cute. That's why you can't, like, you need both sides if you're gonna make that Suji read. And I mean, this gets you into Tenpai, right? So this gets them into Tenpai. What are their weights? They have a 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I don't even know. This is like a 4-sided weight or something, right? This is gonna be something really good. They have a 2, 3, 4 for sure. And then a 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. And they're waiting on a 7? Or they're like waiting on a 4, right? Or like, this is a single tile wait for the 7? No way. If they cut this and they draw an 8, 6, 7, 8, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work. This is a single tile wait? All this for a single tile wait? No way. No way, right? What if they drew a 1? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, and then you have a 4 and a 7? Is this really a single tile wait, dude? Anyway, this is not a great discard. It's way too risky in this situation. Also, you're in first place. Take a chill pill. You can coast on easy street for a while. If this was me, I'd be folding so fast, dude. Or I'd wait around, you know? And it's not that hard to make use of this 5. You also had so much garbage early on. Man, okay. I probably hung around in those logs for a little too long. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and a comment. Not only does it help out the algorithm, it helps out me a lot. I love reading them every morning. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch. 4 p.m. PST. The link is in the description. Mondays are usually the Mahjong day, if you just want to come for that. But I hope you'll stick around for the other stuff, right? And also join us in the Discord. Share your Mahjong sets, okay? It's been too long since I've seen someone bragging about their IRL Mahjong set. And yeah, it just makes me jealous and mad that I don't have my own. But it still genuinely makes me very happy whenever I can see someone's real life tiles, right? Okay. That's gonna do it for today. It's not super common that we get a win, right? I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. Okay. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Please be patient with yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.